right-wing thug who took down Egg Boy posts a sickening rant. The right-wing activist who restrained a teenager after he egged Senator Fraser Anning has posted a vile rant about the Christchurch mosque massacre online. Neil Erikson described the terrorist attack that killed 50 people and left dozens more in hospital as karma. He also said blame was being wrongfully placed on the far-right movement, including controversial right-wing Senator Anning. Erikson was identified as one of the men who attacked 17-year-old Will Connolly after he cracked an egg on Senator Anning's head at a rally. Will, who became known as Egg Boy after the incident, said he took action after being incensed by Senator Anning's comments following the terrorist attack. Erikson intervened and held the boy's head to the ground as three other men restrained his neck, torso and legs. In his latest online post, Erikson describes the far-right movement as the sleeping dragon that has now awoken. "It is karma. This is what happens when you attack a people for so long," he said. "I am not surprised this happened. I am not condoning terrorism or going out and shooting people, but what do you expect when your religion goes around beheading, murdering, raping white Christians, particularly in the Western world?" He said the Muslim community can play the victim now and commented on media attention and public outrage surrounding the attack. Erikson is a convicted stalker and racial vilifier, and there is currently a police warrant out for his arrest over an alleged invasion of the Gosford Anglican Church in May last year, the Daily Telegraph reported. He also took the opportunity to offer support to Senator Anning, who has been condemned for his comments after the massacre. In a statement after the incident, Senator Anning said Muslim immigration was to blame. "The real cause of bloodshed on New Zealand streets today is the immigration program which allowed Muslim fanatics to migrate to New Zealand in the first place. Let us be clear, while Muslims may have been the victims today, usually they are the perpetrators." Brenton Tarrant is alleged to have stormed the Al-Nur Mosque and later Linwood Masjid in Christchurch on Friday, where he shot dead 50 people and left dozens more critically injured. Tarrant live-streamed the massacre, using a GoPro to capture the moment he killed dozens of innocent people as they prayed. On Saturday, Australian-born Tarrant faced Christchurch District Court charged with one count of murder. New Zealand's Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern confirmed more charges were expected to be laid. Senator Anning's statement in full. New Zealand mosque shooting. Speaking following reports of multiple shootings at two mosques in New Zealand earlier today, Senator Fraser Anning has responded with strong condemnation. "I am utterly opposed to any form of violence within our community, and I totally condemn the actions of the gunmen," he said. However, whilst this kind of violent vigilantism can never be justified, what it highlights is the growing fear within our community, both in Australia and New Zealand, of the increasing Muslim presence. As always, left-wing politicians and the media will rush to claim that the causes of today's shootings lie with gun laws or those who hold nationalist views, but this is all cliched nonsense. "The real cause of bloodshed on New Zealand streets today is the immigration program which allowed Muslim fanatics to migrate to New Zealand in the first place." Let us be clear, while Muslims may have been the victims today, usually they are the perpetrators. Worldwide, Muslims are killing people in the name of their faith on an industrial scale. The entire religion of Islam is simply the violent ideology of a 6th century despot masquerading as a religious leader, which justifies endless war against anyone who opposes it and calls for the murder of unbelievers and apostates. The truth is that Islam is not like any other faith. It is the religious equivalent of fascism. And just because the followers of the savage belief were not the killers in this instance, does not make them blameless. As we read in Matthew 26:52, all they that take the sword shall perish by the sword, and those who follow a violent religion that calls on them to murder us cannot be too surprised when someone takes them at their word and responds in kind, Senator Anning concluded.